Georgia transparency is going hot at the Coweta County School System, a board meeting on April 12th, 2023. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Any tips or anything, info@gatransparency.com. And let's get right into this. I've made many attempts to try and speak to the board members of the Coweta County School System, but have been denied every single time, stating that it's reserved for residents and taxpayers and parents and employees. You can't do that. Wait, I can't exercise my First Amendment to address my board members, and there's a 45-minute allotment time and a 5-minute per person, and only one person spoke at this meeting tonight. Is this in a violation of the Georgia Open Meetings Act, also the First Amendment, and is Coweta County School System censoring those that they do not want to hear from? Let's hear from one concerned parent who found something very disturbing with the schools.
So we're moving to our public comments portion of the evening. I'm going to read the board policy, PCBI, public participation board meeting prior to beginning. So in order to improve communication between the Board of Education and the citizens of Coweta County, the Board of Education encourages citizens to attend regularly scheduled board meetings and speak on matters of general public education concerns. 45 minutes will be set aside for this purpose at each Board of Education meeting. To guarantee an orderly meeting and to ensure that as many people as possible have an opportunity to speak, the Board of Education has implemented the following rules regarding public comment. Each speaker will be limited to 5 minutes. The Board of Education will listen to each presentation without comment. After the presentation is made, each board member may respond if he or she wants to or wishes to for a period no longer than 1 minute each. Only citizens
Due to the policy change to regulation IFA-R, I understand that I, as a now regular tax-paying citizen of the county, can no longer officially challenge any literature or curriculum present in our county schools. However, I would like to share with you all 2 books that shockingly are in some of our elementary schools. For months last year, mostly during the election cycle, you all were adamant there were no such books present, and especially not in our elementary schools. The first book I have is called Drama by Raina Telgemeier. This book I rented from a local library to read. Our local public library deems this book for young adults, but our county school library approves it for as young as 5 to 7-year-olds. There seems to be a disconnect somewhere. Now, this is not the worst of the worst. It is not obscene, which is what has mostly been brought to your attention. However, it does include sexual identity references multiple times throughout. It's written comic book style, so of course there's pictures to help the story along. This book is showing, per the county database, at Arnco Sargent Elementary, Glanton. It shows Lost at Welch, and it's available at most of the middle schools, and then we have Newton High and Winston Dowell. The second book I brought is The Breakaways by Kathy G. Johnson, which includes obvious gender ideology that you also have stated is not present in our schools. There are graphics in this book as well, but this one does include 2 young girls in bed together for a sleepover. One admits to the other that she thinks she is a he, and then the 2 kiss. So being that this is a comic book style literature, it shows 2 children kissing. Why is this on a school media shelf? And worse, why is this book available to elementary children? This one's available at Glanton, White Oak, Arnold Middle, Evans, and Lee Middle School. So I do have a copy of this book. I purchased this book. So if anybody would like to read it, please see me. And this is just an extreme disappointment that our media specialist purchased this book. And there are so many more I could share. I would think, though, at this point, y'all would have been completing a full media audit. Summer, of course, would be a great time to do so, but why has that not already been done? Obscene materials and literature were brought to your attention back in November and October of 2021. A handful of books have and are being reconsidered, but the process seems to be dragging on. In case you are all not aware, there is a Marxist manifesto that exists. It is very old and easy to research. These Marxists created a list of 45 things to accomplish. They can also be found in The Naked Communist by Cleon Skousen. And just so that it's understood, this is not make-believe or fairy tale. This manifesto was entered into congressional record January 10th of 1963 by a Florida representative. Here are just a few off that list. There should be an eye-opener to what's happening in our country and the education system. Number 15, capture one or both of the political parties in the United States. Pretty sure that one has been completed. Number 17, get control of the schools. Use them as transmission belts for socialism and current communist propaganda. Soften the curriculum, get control of teachers' associations, put the party line in textbooks. Number 18, gain control of all student newspapers. Number 20, infiltrate the press. Get control of book review assignments, editorial writing, policy-making positions. Number 24, eliminate all laws governing obscenity by calling them censorship and a violation of free speech and free press. Number 25, break down cultural standards of morality by promoting pornography and obscenity in books, magazines, motion pictures, radio, and TV. Number 26, present homosexuality, degeneracy, and promiscuity as normal, natural, and healthy. Number 40, discredit the family as an institution. Encourage promiscuity and easy divorce. Number 41, emphasize the need to raise children away from the negative influence of parents. Attribute prejudices, mental blocks, and retarding of children to suppressive influence of parents. There has been and is a precise plan that includes to destroy the family and pit children against their parents, as number 41 has stated. The communist agenda does not work when families are unified and strong. When morals and values take precedence over the impact of outside forces, their plans fail. So we see this happening all over the country. I'm running out of time. I have so much more to say. But we need to wake up. Everybody needs to research this stuff. And we all have a choice to stand up and be courageous and do something about it. So, thank you.
Thank you. There will not be any board comments. I'm sorry, on the public comment section, but we do appreciate everyone coming out to the board meeting. Moving over to board comments. Are there any?
I wish I could speak too, but they don't let people outside of the city or outside of the county speak. So they don't like the U.S. Constitution or anything. So no, they don't.
I know what you mean.
You got to live in the county, but yet my federal funding and state funding and everything, you pay taxes. You can speak anywhere else at any public board meetings. They're full of crap is what they are.
What you talked about right there, the rule used to be that any citizen in the county could challenge materials in the president of the school. So after the state passed SB 226 last year, they ahead of that they changed it to parents and guardians only, so the rest of us got shut out of it.
Yeah.
That's what that was all about.
For months, I've been trying to speak publicly. And they say, no, it's our policy that you do not live in the county, employ, or have a child here. They're full of crap is what they are. And they just spent $1.7 million. Where'd that little worm go? That little Nathan Lee, that attorney that was over here. Y'all have a good day.